What's up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All one word, the Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more. Follow all my other social media. I have a lot of stuff to post on Instagram. I've been very much slacking. I do little mini write-up reviews on all the comics I read, as well as all the movies I'm about to review. And I've been slacking. I really have been slacking on my Instagram posts. Monthly comic pickup hauls I do on TikTok. Those are congruent, so that's at least once a month. I have a huge stack of books to read, and I just posted my review from the last month on this channel, so you can check that out if you're looking for comic stuff. If you're looking for trailer reactions, I have a massive playlist you can check out over there, and there's a bunch of reviews in the review playlist. I have a bunch of things I have to review that will be coming up in the next week or so, as well as I have the next episode of rerun reviews, which is my favorite series to do. That will be, if you're in anime, you'll be excited. It is going to be the Digimon Tri movies. So it's going to be a overview of all 6 movies. That being said, this is the comic catch-up review. This is Casket's comic catch-up review. This is every single month I talk about what I read in that previous month. So this is June 2025, and when I say that, I mean what I read on my tablet. So I only really pick up single issues, in-person, paper print from my comic shop of indie titles. There's a few DC exceptions and there's a few Marvel exceptions. Marvel exceptions don't really leave that 20th Century Studios label, which is the previously owned Fox franchises, so Planet of the Apes, Aliens, Predators. So Aliens versus Avengers, which just ended, and then the other one going on is Predator versus Spider-Man. So this is, if you don't know, this is my Lenovo tablet. I love this thing. I use the Marvel Unlimited app and the DC Infinite. It's a DC Infinite, but it has another. It's DC Infinite. Come on, what is it called? Can I not swipe? Oh. DC Universe Infinite, or DC Infinite Universe, whatever it is. Currently reading World's Finest, so you can check that out. Oh, I love how to autofocus to that lighting. That's sick. I didn't know it did that. Yes, so I'm going to talk about everything. I'm already way past what I want. I'm going to talk about everything. You can check out the other, in the comic reviews playlist, you can check out the other months that I've done. Usually I've done 2 months at a time, but the last 2 months, I read so much, it was a very big video. So I read a ton in June. We're going to talk about it. DC and Marvel. I made sure that I focused on Marvel at the tail end of the last month. I'm going to refocus on DC, I think, and then maybe you'll see. So June, we read Power Company 1. I'm going to try to get Power Company 2 soon. Get to it. Justice League Unlimited 5 and 6. New Gods 1, 2, 3, and 4. Batgirl 7. Absolute Green Lantern 2. And then I went into all Marvel with Avengers vs. Alien 3, and then I picked up the paper copy of 4, finished the series. Amazing series. Super into it. I didn't know it was only 4 issues. It says end of 4. I hope they bring it back. I really did enjoy it. It was amazing. Ultimate Spider-Man 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I'm caught up on the app, 3 months behind with Ultimate Spider-Man, and then I read the Ultimates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm still behind on that. I still have to worry about that. I think Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Black Panther, that's like the stuff I'm going to get to eventually. I'm going to read only all the Ultimate stuff. I do want to get back into Spectacular Spider-Man as well. I just haven't been able to. I just don't have all the time. But trying to get through this stack of indies, and I'm having a hard time with that. But yeah, Power Company was cool. I'm excited to see where they go with that. It's only the first issue. Justice League Unlimited, been amazing. That's why I'm doing World's Finest right now, because I know there's a tie-in about to happen, and I'm trying to get into all of that and figure all that out. But Justice League Unlimited is an incredible series that I highly recommend to anyone that grew up with the show, that likes the modern DC landscape. You're gonna love it. New Gods 1 through 4, incredible, actually insane artwork, super fun series. Batgirl has been great. I'm pretty sure I only read one issue because I'm caught up on it. And then Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute DC is peak. I got to catch up with Batman and Superman. I haven't started Wonder Woman at all. I am caught up with Flash, and I have the single issues for the last 2 issues of Martian Manhunter, which I'm going to read and then catch up. So I'm reading Martian Manhunter in print and Absolute Flash in print because I'm a massive Flash fan and I love the cover art, and I am truly in love with the internal artwork for Martian Manhunter, so I want to have it in physical copy. I want to own it. I want to have it. It is so beautiful. I just need to physically hold it. But yeah, and then, like I said, Ultimate Spider-Man's cool. Ultimates is cool. It's very interesting because Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man haven't overlapped yet in the Ultimates as I'm reading it. But I was getting kind of weighed down, so I took a break. I'm going back to DC. I power through DC on that app. It just page turns faster. I have less issues with things freezing. And then things just come sooner. It sucks that I wish Marvel had an option. I would pay the extra money. I would pay the extra, I'm paying $120 a year for DC. I'm paying like $65, $70 for Marvel. I would pay $120 for both. If I was able to get Marvel 1 month after release, I would pay them extra money. And I bet you a ton of other people would. It is an incredible deal that what DC does. It is 100% worth the bang for your buck. The library is incredible on both apps. Is incredible, but DC's app just runs smoother, and you're getting your books faster if you wanted to be up with modern stuff. And even the older stuff just looks crisper. Yeah. So that is my comic catch up. I don't have anything particular to talk about. Like, Absolute Green Lantern 2, it's still building. It's still in its fundamental age, but it feels like I'm 5 issues in instead of 2 because of how much emotion has been layered throughout those first 2 issues. Yeah, like if you want to tune into the last episode, episode 3, I did a deep dive where I read a lot of Deceased. I think I still have 1 series in Deceased left that I haven't done. But I think I'm going to catch up with the World's Finest. I think I'm going to catch up with all the new series that came out last month, like the new issues that came out. I want to catch up with the Absolute Batman and Superman, and I want to catch up with Superman. And then I think if I get on a roll, right? If I get on a roll and I do what I want for this July month, my goal is to just go crazy, and catch up with as much as I can, and then take on like series like Birds of Prey and got the Sirens. There's a whole bunch. There's so much. I want to catch up with Green Lantern. I'm really gonna try to deep dive every night and just start hammering out series after series on DC and get all that modern, like last year or so worth of stuff. I want to catch up with it all those mini series, all those cool series. The artwork across the board is phenomenal. The storytelling DC has been doing is incredible. I just wanted to translate across the board to all their media. But their comics have been peak lately. Just the universe in general feels solid. And like the tail end of June just felt slow. I felt like I was really fighting to get through that Ultimate Universe. and it wasn't fun. It like there was fun things that happened, but it was like a struggle just to read through Marvel. Like I just don't find the interest anymore. Like I love Spider-Man, and I was really into the Spider-Man series before they renumbered again, and they did it again. Like since I've been off, like the last year and a half that I've been not getting paper Spider-Man issues, they renumbered again. And I'm not, there's no commitment to your fans. There's no reliability. There's no interest in creating a substantial market, right? Marvel books don't get past 20 issues, and it's not fun to collect it in paper because then you get confused. I was reorganizing my whole collection, and there were so many Spider-Man ones, and I'm like, which one is number one and which volume? Like, especially when you collect variant issues that are virgin variants that don't have the name or the number on them. You're like, and you bag and board them. You're like, wait, where does this go? Like, where am I going? But yeah, I'm having a great time with the DC app, and I highly suggest it to everybody that wants to read digitally, that wants to pay for these apps, that's willing to pay for these apps. I highly suggest it. I think it is great. I think it is amazing. I love it. It is my favorite thing in the world. I love this tablet, and I gotta get a new case though. I did break this case, but I do love the DC app, and stay tuned. See how far I can get through on DC next month. My goal is to catch up with World's Finest, catch up with the Absolutes, and try to get all of the stuff that I've been reading. Trying to get the next issue and everything. So, see if I can do it. Let me know what your favorite DC or Marvel book that you read in the last month, whether it be old or new. If you read it in the last month, let me know what your favorite book you read was. Even if it was indie, what was your favorite book that you read in June? This is the Vinyl Casket. Thank you guys for checking it out. This is the Home of Lamest Taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.